Hi there folks, this is the old ancient one, doing his little bit in this social distancing. So here I am now, stuck indoors. Look, they've they've closed the skate park, so that leaves me, just like everybody else, sitting alone, trying to figure out what the hell they're going to do with themselves. So because I'm into art, I'm quite happy sometimes being alone, and I've been in worse situations than this, as I've already said to you. I go back to the when they were dropping bombs on us and you didn't know if your house was still going to be there, and short rationing. So for me this is a bit of a walk in the park. But it's not so for the younger ones, and this is, I'm so aware of just how difficult it is for families with young children. So I think I need to do my part. As I typed the little note out the other day on the community channel, by the way, what can I do to help? Well, not a lot, but what I can do is I can use my art in a constructive way, and I was thinking about going live. I've been trying out all sorts of gizmos on this, well, in as much as my equipment will allow, and I can go up on YouTube live, but all you're going to see is just me. That, in all fairness, is not going to make you feel any better. So I needed to be able to move about with a mobile camera to give you a little bit of a break. And the whole purpose of this, in my mind, was to give you an opportunity to ask me questions and rummage around in this old brain of mine. And that I'm still going to do, although it's not going to be live. What I'm going to do is I'm going to do a weekly little off-the-cuff chat, just like this one. After seeing this little video, if you've got any questions, type them to me on the end of this video, and I will come back by the end of the week with some possible answers. I don't know what sort of questions I get. If I'd gone live, chances are I would have got so many questions coming in. It would all get in a jumble anyway. So by this process, it will still work. You type the question, I will try to answer in as much as I can. But look, I'm not going to be going down to doing little fine detail work or anything like that. But it will give you an opportunity to bounce. Use me like a wall, bounce the ball against me, see which way it comes back. I will not always be give you the answer you necessarily want, but I will give you the answers as my brain is actually working in exactly the same way as I do when I'm in a class. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to chuck in all sorts of little odds and ends to stimulate your mind or your imagination. And if you've got some children there, I'm going to chuck in one or two ways of including your children in there. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to use my kitchen unit cupboard as a whiteboard. Give me one moment. I'm going to swing my camera around, as you know, I'm a one-man band here, and show you what I mean. Okay. Right, here we go, folks. This is my makeshift whiteboard, and look, I know it works because when my young son, Mr. Elliot, and my daughter, the lady Olivia, were at college, I used to use these kitchen cabinets as whiteboards for doing or their equations on their homework. So, all over the kitchen units were equations written down, and when guests come in they would actually look at them and try and sort out what they were supposed to be. So look, here we go. Now look, I know there's some light shining along the top. I can't move the light, it's screwed into the ceiling, but what I might be able to do, I might be able to unscrew this door and screw it to a wall somewhere. Have I just knocked it out of line? Can't see, I haven't got a monitor. Okay, look, let's go with what we've got here. Right. I will talk as I go, by the way, or when I say talk, I'll ramble. You know, I'm very good at rambling, but I don't always know what I'm going to be rambling about. I get a little bit carried away sometimes. So everything which I'm going to be doing is going to be unscripted, and really is going to be controlled by you and the questions which you decide you want to ask me. Alright, so meanwhile, seeing as I've got no questions, I can just amuse myself. So this is me on my old squeeze box. I know what you're thinking. Will I be playing on my old squeeze box? No, that's not the purpose of this. But I want it to be fun. But I want it to be controlled by you. Because this is all about you and me taking the opportunity of being able to work with you while we're in seclusion. Good word. Right. Buttons. Music. Now don't suddenly... I don't read music, by the way, so there we go. As I play by ear, and I'm deaf in one ear, so I'm at a slight disadvantage there. But it's not professional. So look, there we go. This is what I've got in mind. Just going to have a look at the camera, see what I've got. Well, I've got something there. When her indoors comes down and finds a couple of her doors, a couple of her units without doors, she's going to wonder what's going on. But she's used to me, so that's the way the cookie crumbles in this house, folks. Well, there you go, folks. Now you know roughly what is running through my brain here, and I have no way of knowing which direction this is going to go, because it's going to be driven by you, really. So ponder your thoughts, put me to work. Better that than me down the shopping centre on my skateboard with the old age pensioners as catchers with their big nets trying to catch me. They can't outrun me when I'm on my skateboard. But I've also got the part 1 of the pastoral video I've been working on, and that was going well, but I've had to change direction on that one as well due to the circumstances which I now find myself in. So let's just see what happens. At the very worst, I can be talking to myself. Nothing new there. Bye-bye, folks. Keep well and safe.